Coach Kelly, what was your biggest concern heading into this season, not only having to replace a goalkeeper like Sagu, but having to replace two?
Obviously, that was a major concern for the team because I felt we had a solid group outside that position. Obviously, we were expecting Sagu and Akira both to be back. When we found out both of those guys weren't come back, I got to admit I was a bit concerned because you want to compete for a championship in this league. You got to have a quality goaltender, a top goaltender, and Sagu was just that for a number of years for us. So I got to admit over the summer I was very concerned, and leading into our tryouts and everything, we were desperate to find a keeper, to be quite honest with you.
Talk to me a little bit about Troy and William. Kind of compare their styles. What are their strengths and weaknesses?
They're both very good goalkeepers in their own right. I think William, had a bit of an edge on Troy coming into because he's got a futsal background, which is, similar to our game, different but similar. And the keepers have to use their feet a lot. So I think William had a bit of an advantage coming in with his ability with his feet. Troy, on the other hand, is a physical specimen, great shot stopper, has a tremendous arm for distribution. His feet could use some work, in all honesty, and Williams' distribution with his arm could get better. So they both had their strengths and weaknesses, but to their credit, both of them have picked up the game very quickly. Credit Kareem Moombaum, our goalkeeping coach, for working with them on the different areas where they needed work, and both of them have come along very quickly. I mean, I still think there's a ways to go for them to really feel comfortable in the net, but I think their performances really speak for themselves. I think Troy is 4-0, William is 3-0, and both of them have had very good performances and made big saves at key moments in these games and helped us to where we are right now.
Can you talk to me a little bit about their relationship, how they're pushing each other in practice?
I think it's good. Obviously, they both want to be the #1 guy, and that's what you want as a coach. These guys competing for that spot, but they've both done well, and they've both done well enough to deserve starts. So right now, it's they're competing for that #1 goalkeeping spot, and they both have to play at an extremely high level to keep the other guy off the field. So right now, it's working for us.
Between September and now, what is the biggest improvement that you've seen in their play?
I just think their composure on the field. Indoor, if you haven't played indoor before, it's a crazy game, and it's a game of mistakes. And I think you have to have that composure under pressure to be successful in the game. And both of those guys, from day one up until now, have shown that they have that composure, the ability to be composed under pressure and deal with pressure situations and make good decisions and allow us to get the ball out of the back and get forward into the attack. And both of them have really gotten better in that area. They can get they can get better in that area, but they've made great strides in that area as well.
I saw you out here running around during the scrimmage. You think you can still play with these guys?
Absolutely not. They let me play. They let me get around, get a sweat. It's good for me. They make me feel good, so I enjoy that.
Great. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.